Yes, good people, again, I want us to have a constructive talk for today. We must have a constructive talk. And what I want to talk about is about our learners in school, in different schools, be it in primary, in junior school, or as well in secondary schools, as well in campus. One of the things I want to talk about is about understanding. That for these learners, they must try to understand some situations, try to understand actually about their present state. Why am I talking about this? You find in a school, there is a learner who is just there, who is in school, just is there or she's there because it is her time or his time to be in school. So that's why you find that in school, they hardly concentrate, they hardly work hard because they don't understand themselves. They don't understand why they are in school. And so, for you as a parent, for you as a guardian, for you as a brother or as a sister or as a teacher, you must try to help them to understand why they are in school. For them to understand, they must be talked to. Lazima uongeleshwe. And after being talked to, there must be actualization. You must check whether they have considered what you have talked about to them. So that's the most problem that actually is eating up our learners in school. More so in primary and junior schools. But in primary, these are kids. But in junior school, these kids have started understanding themselves. And if you find that particular learner is not concentrating, is not actually doing things the way they are supposed to be doing, there is a problem. Maybe there is a problem from home, whereby the parents are not doing their part. They are not trying to help the learners to understand why there is what we call education. So for something to be done, there must be understanding. Even in a family setup, there must be understanding. Even in business, there must be understanding. You must understand why you are doing that particular thing. And so to our learners in school, I'm talking to teachers, to parents, and even to learners themselves. You must understand why you are doing that particular thing. Why are you in school? You must understand that. And so this is a challenge to parents. Try to make your learners or your kids to understand why they are in school. Because when they get to school, they wanasumbua sana. They create a lot of commotion, a lot of problems because they don't know why they are in school. So to teachers also, I know they are doing their part, but that part should be done by a parent back at home. Because the work of a teacher, of course, it's to remind, but as well, it is to teach. That's the main work. And so there can't be a nice or as well a good teaching or as well an excellent teaching without this kid understanding why he or she is in school. And so by doing so as a parent, utakuwa umesaidia sana. So those are the characters we see in school. Yani mwanafunzi ako tu shule, ako tu yani. Na alafu ukienda kuangalia, it's not that good to say this, but ukienda kuangalia huyu mtoto ambaye mwenye anasumbua sana, ukienda kuangalia hata school fees walipi. Ukienda kuangalia vizuri, they are even not paying some other levies that are required in school. So unajiuliza, mbona mtoto anasumbua? Unajua wangekuwa rich kids ungeelewa, but unapata hao rich kids ndio wana cooperate kushinda ambao si rich kids. So does it mean huku nyumbani hawazingatiwe, hawaambiwi ukweli? Baka inabidi ulize mtoto, do you understand where you come from? But anyway, we don't do that. But unajiuliza kiundani, do you really understand where you come from? Do you really understand your parent? Do you pity your mother or your father, the way they struggle to find some coins to take you to school? So what I'm trying to emphasize right now, that if you as a parent, you know very well that you are not blessed with resources and your kids are in school, ensure they understand why they are in school. You can't be paying money and the learners are joking in school. They are giving teachers hard times. So make sure that you make them to understand why they ought to behave, why they ought to go to learn, why they ought to cooperate in school. And by doing so, utakuwa umesaidia sana. So guys, this is our channel that we talk about education matters and even other things that pertains life. If you have not followed us, may you do so. For today, our parents, kaeni chonjo. To our teachers, kudos, may you continue doing your great works. To the learners, whoever gonna watch me, try to cooperate, because by the way ukishafika 18 unaacha kuwa wa mzazi, utateseka wewe mwenyewe. Anyway guys, na utakia mema. Thank you for watching. Bye.